guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do my July wrap-up. So this month I didn't read as much as in June, but I'm still rather proud of myself. So first I have listened to two audiobooks. The first one is The Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick. I really enjoyed it. It was a really beautiful book with a really interesting character and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. The second book I listened to was Room by Donoghue. I actually just finished it and it was also a really amazing book. Really a beautiful and incredible story which is narrated by a 5-year-old boy who grew up alone with his mom, believing that the room they lived in was the only thing that existed in the world. And I also gave it 4 out of 5 stars. So then I read 2 ebooks. The first one is New World Ashes by Jennifer Wilson. It's the second book in the New World series. And it's this dystopia where the people, some of them live in the city and some of them are outside the wall living in tribes, and there's also part of the population who isn't part of any of those organizations, and they want to set things right. And yeah, that's some part of this book and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I really loved this one. And yeah, I hope you check it out. It's really an amazing series. And the next book I read is The Liberty Box by C.A. Gray. I have mentioned it in another video, which I will link in the description. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Then on to the physical books. So I'm first going to talk about the French books I read. And the first one is this book by Ernaux. And the English title, I believe, is Happening, and it's a story about abortion. It's a non-fiction and I really love this author. I think I already mentioned her in some other videos, and yeah, it's a really amazing book and really amazing author, so I gave the book 5 out of 5 stars. The next book I read is this series of short stories which are fairy tale retellings, and it was really an interesting book. I'm going to use one of the short stories for my master's degree and my memoir, or thesis, whatever you call it in English, because I'm going to be working on retellings of Cinderella, and overall I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. Then on to the books I read in English. And the first one is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and yes, it's the first time I'm actually reading The Mortal Instruments, and yes, I know I'm a bit late on the train, but I'm actually kind of glad I waited, because, you know, maybe I was ready now to read this book, and anyway, I really enjoyed it, so I'm glad I read it, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and I don't really think I need to tell you what it's about. By now, pretty much everyone knows about it. The next book I read is actually a reread, and it's Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. So I'm actually reading the Harry Potter series in English for the first time, so I'm kind of rediscovering this whole world, and it's really pleasant, and I was wishing I could read them all before The Cursed Child was released, but I don't own them yet, so I guess I'll have to wait a little bit more, but whatever, I loved it. I'm not even rating the Harry Potter books by now, I'm just giving them, you know, a heart, and I just love them. And the next book I read is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I don't know how to say her name, I'm sorry. So yeah, it's the second book I read by her and I really loved it. It was really a fascinating book. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And the last book I read is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I actually started reading this book a few years ago, but it was a friend who lent it to me and I had to return it, so I finally finished it by now, since the movie is going to be released soon, so I really wanted to read it. And oh my god, this book is really worth all the hype. I absolutely loved it. And that's it for my reading wrap-up for the month of July. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're curious about the books I mentioned, I have reviewed most of them on my blog, so it will be linked in the description, as well as some of the videos that I've made which are related to it, whatever, just check out the description and you'll see. I will also put links to all my other social media. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you around. Bye!